I now have both.
Hello, everybody. This is the Fiery Joker, and we are going to be continuing our trek through Ravnica, the Living Maze. Yes. So, for those not in the know, that this in particular is a Patreon exclusive campaign. So, if you wanna be a part of the campaign, you're gonna have to. It's just head on over to Patreon, check out the rewards that you may like, and if you surpass a certain number, then you will be allowed to join this campaign. So, last time on Ravnica, our players busted a major criminal ring.
We didn't plan to do that last night.
The nature of this ring, well, use your... That's all we're gonna say.
Yes. Busted a major ring, and a lot of people are feeling a little angry about it, but they did manage to get some good things out of it. Yeah, it's like not only were they able to get some good prizes, but they also felt good about themselves. All right.
Meanwhile, I fell in the dirt.
Yes. All right.
Josh, just to double check, Thieves' Tools is dexterity, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm done.
I see one of our I see one of our YouTube members is currently in the YouTube chat. Hello there, Ali Cart. So yes, if you want those little flames and colors next to your name, that I am also offering YouTube memberships. They are significantly cheaper than the Patreon rewards.
Well, I see one thing that unfortunately now needs to be updated. The character bios that you've got scrolling.
Oh no! Oh, I forgot. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I have to do all that over again now. Oh.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Every level up.
well, really, all you have to change with my one is just the level number.
Well,
Just increase that from 3 to 4.
it's not that terribly important, so...
Yeah, we can leave that for later.
Yeah, we can leave that for later. Yeah, everyone leveled up, but everyone's now level 4 because, hey, everyone should level up after busting a major crime ring, especially for this particular crime.
Yeah.
And me almost being discovered by enemy forces.
Yep, Arwen went behind enemy lines.
And me busting him while managing to walk away with the fire.
Yeah, the necklace of fireball. But yeah, there was also that kind of reminded me of where is it? I'm trying to find this particular Tumblr post about. Okay, it's around here somewhere. I just know it. It's like. It's all right. I'm just okay. So basically, there was this hacker who took down 20% of the dark web, in which hosted the same kind of content of the criminal.
Jeez.
Yeah. This hacker took down 20% of the dark web.
That's good, I guess.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, that really is.
Yes. So yeah, everyone's like freaking out because just like, oh, how did he do that?
Because I'm Batman.
Chaotic good.
Oh, by the way, Josh,
Yeah.
may I do a quick roleplay moment before we jump in? It's just that the night before, Gregor writes Artesia a little letter, asking if we can personally interrogate the shopkeeper.
Ooh. Okay, sure.
And telling her that I have the right of priest confessor confidentiality. You to do so under the guild pact.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because he's got something in mind that might be able to help with this investigation.
All right. If you... I'm sorry, I just didn't... Oh, I did not expect like that. This is going to happen. Then again, I don't expect a lot of things to happen.
Never predict your players.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're DM, expect the unexpected.
Uh-huh. All
And
right.
especially when they're half Rakdos.
All right. Okay. Okay, so ooh, that might be fun. All right, so yeah, but so yeah, some people are still leveling up in the chat, leveling up. But yeah, we are able to get some things talked about. Okay, so yeah, just looking at the chat. Okay, so Enzu Rebel asks, "Do I want snacks?" I would love some snacks, but I don't have a PO box, and I'm not gonna give out my address. Do I have the dice that goes with Ravnica D&D? Somewhere around here. Dang it! Where do I have it? It's
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah, where did that dice go?
Yeah, it's somewhere around here. I do have it. I don't remember where I put it.
Well, my spin down die is now useless.
Speaking of Magic the Gathering and D&D, I have a question
Yeah.
that has gone unanswered.
Sure.
Who would win in a fight between Tiamat and Progenitus?
Tiamat and Progenitus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just noticed a lot of similarities between the two. It was just a question that popped into my head this morning.
I don't know. All right. I gotta actually look that up. It's where is it? What's it? Versus Battles Wiki. It's like if you ever want to like figure out this sort of thing out, it's like Versus Battles Wiki is it's relatively reliable. I mean, sometimes they do like overshoot particular feats in order to make it sound cool. But yeah. Okay, versus battles, Progenitus.
Wow, they have a lot of categories.
Yeah. Okay, so Progenitus is a 2C. That's basically he's low multiverse level. And Tiamat versus battles. Okay. Tiamat may refer to the... Oh. The Aeon, the Tokyo, the Final Fantasy. Ah! There's no D&D Tiamat.
Huh.
Interesting.
That is weird. Wow, nerds have failed. You nerds! You failed me!
Hi, Ari.
Yeah, just hear R in the background.
No. 1 minute. All right, where is it? Shoot. I need to add this. Oh. Yeah. So, y'all. So, have you picked your spells yet? Frozen.
Yeah, I have for like a while now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were still picking.
when you told me to hurry it up, I did.
Oh. Okay. So, wow.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I thought it was assumed. But then again, you know the saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
Okay, Robert Wilson, $2. Thank you for super chatting. Tharosdoom versus Lady of Pain. That's a throwdown. It's time for a death battle!
Oh gosh,
If only they do card games.
Josh, your Twitch raid notifications are not going through.
Yeah, I noticed. That's why I've been trying to figure that out. I don't know why.
Okay. Yeah, both Frozen and I were trying to raid you yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Alert box. Come on. Super chat.
Speaking of yesterday,
Oh wow, that's loud. Oh shoot.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Okay.
Donation test.
Yeah, that was a donation test.
Donation test from John Doe.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it should have worked, but I don't know why it isn't. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes it's just sometimes it just doesn't work. But anyways. We'll try and we'll figure it out later. Anyways, we should probably get this started.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So it is a new day. You all decide to head back to Precinct 1 in order to meet back up at Gregor's house because he is the resident he is the resident hub for all of you. But along the way you all meet you pass by a lot of people murmuring about what happened last night. And you hear all these whispers of regarding the particular crime, and people asking, who else is part of this ring? Are there any? Is my boss a part of the ring? Is my brother a part of the ring? I wish my father-in-law was part of the ring. That way he could get busted.
Could I roll like an investigation check to see if I can glean any more information from this murmur?
Sure.
Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, average.
All right. So you don't really hear anything specific, just a bunch of you do talk to a few people, but it's more of just like gossip, and you do tend to correct the record a little bit of what actually happened because a little bit of telephoning happened.
Is there a particular hub of people where the rumors are being spread? Like a large enough crowd?
Say what?
Is there a large crowd of these people murmuring?
No. Just usually it's like small and scattered groups of like 2 or 3.
Hmm.
Okay, so there we go. I think I fixed the super chat. And there we go. Okay. All right. So, all right. So you all head back to Gregor's house. What do you do?
Well, I think the first thing we do is take a seat at the table.
Strategy meeting.
Strategy meeting. Okay.
So I have good news and I have bad news.
Do tell.
The bad news, as you can clearly see, is that our little escapade has drawn quite a fair bit of public gossip.
That's good.
I said that's the... Well, here's the thing. I'm a priest. I'm a representative of the church. So unfortunately, if this gets traced back to me, then I wind up in quite a bit of hot water. I am hoping this particular shopkeeper is low enough on the totem pole to, well, be safely cast aside. Make sure the reputation of the church overall is kept preserved.
Okay.
Mhm.
And the other news?
Well, the good news is that we might, I stress might, be able to interrogate the shopkeeper personally.
I personally wouldn't mind taking a whack at him.
There is a little clause within the guild pact that allows for priest-confessor confidentiality, and in some cases this does bypass Azordi's law.
Alright, so what all would this entail?
Call it a hunch. But from the moment he knew my name, I knew there was more to this. I have a feeling that this little trafficking ring may also double as an intelligence ring. It seems just a little too convenient, you say.
Yes. You know what? This does seem a little too convenient, because on my way to deliver the letter, I reach into my backpack and pull out the head. This...
What is that?
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
man, not the table.
Could
not know
you at least put a napkin under it?
I think you're going to need something bigger than a napkin.
Could I roll a nature check?
Yes.
See what we get. Nope.
Oop.
Yes. You have never seen that thing before in your entire life.
Let me
I'll
give
go
it.
ahead and roll. I'll roll as well. Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
There
I
you go.
poked my eye out.
You're more of just like you just kind of Sonata, you just kind of nope out of the room.
Oh,
Titular,
my stomach.
as I walk out the room, Titular, get me a. Can I have a light alcoholic drink, please?
It's like
Could I get a garbage pail?
Tertullian looks towards Gregor as if seeking some sort of like some sort of quick answer. Like, should I or shouldn't I?
Gregor makes a little motion with his hands as if to say, well, get on with it.
Very good, sir. Right this way, ma'am. And so he's going to get you a light drink. Arwen, Arwen, you are studying that. You're looking at this head very intently, and yes, you've seen you fought one of these things before, but you had clan members alongside you to fight this. You recognize this as what is it? Yes, you recognize this as a flying horror. And yes, you know that they're part of the reason why why people typically don't walk the streets at night unless they have to.
Yeah, this is some bad stuff.
I had seen thralls with their entire jaws exposed, and yet somehow that is more unsettling.
Just for everyone to remember what these things look like.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's like a scarier version of Man-Bat.
I literally just watched that movie today.
Oh, jeez.
I literally just watched TMNT versus Batman today.
Oh. I have yet to watch it.
Oh, it's really good and really funny. I highly recommend it.
I know. I only got as far as the first encounter, then I had to go do something. But anyway.
Yeah, I highly recommend it.
So what is this thing?
It's a horror.
Can I just make sure that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Can I make sure Tara's not in the room?
Tara is not in the room.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, right, she's blind.
Speaking of which, Gregor
Oh,
takes
yeah.
this opportunity to politely excuse himself and goes into Tara's room with the lyre.
Oh yes. You see that? You see Tara is like feeling around her bed trying to make it, and she hears you coming. It's like, yes, I'm making it. Oh, don't worry.
Very good. But that is not what I'm here for. I have a little surprise for you.
What? A surprise? All right.
Now just hold out your hands.
All right. She stands up straight and then just like thrusts her arms out.
And Gregor gently puts the lyre into her hands.
What is this?
Well, take a little strum and find out.
She starts poking at a couple of the strings, and it starts making some very gentle reverberating notes. And even though she's blind, you can see her eyes just kind of like light up. And then she just starts like throwing it up and down, almost kind of the way like a 5-year-old would just like pound the keys on the piano.
Oh.
Gently. Don't know what I had to put up with to get that.
Okay. Okay.
Now I want you to practice this every day after you finish your chores.
Okay. I'll make sure to do that.
And only after you finish your chores.
You see her head just kind of sink a little bit below her shoulders. Yes, sir.
Very good. I can't wait to see your progress.
All right.
Now I will be gone for a good while, so behave yourself.
I will. All right.
With that, Gregor leaves her room.
Okay.
Gongoroth, maybe you should put that head away.
Yeah. Well, now that I know what it is, I don't really have a use for it anymore.
Well, don't throw it away in here.
No, wait a minute. I could probably do something with this.
case.
What?
Well, I could always try to see where it exactly came from.
Oh.
It came from the sky. That's where it came from.
Well, if I can remember, these things aren't really natural. Or
Well, if you want it, then go ahead. There's not much else of. Yeah, there's not much of the body left over.
well, yeah, I kind of figured that.
No, I mean like there's practically nothing left. Like I chopped that thing up like it was sushi or something.
Does Ravnica even have sushi?
Probably
Good question.
not.
Say what?
Does Ravnica even have sushi?
Well, it does now. That's the cardinal rule of improvisation. It's always yes and.
No.
Never.
Okay.
It's like never negate.
Yeah, so I could take back this head and over to the Gruul and see where the thing lived.
Yeah.
See its
Sure.
history of sorts.
Yeah.
You could just take it for an autopsy.
Well, that I was fluffing it up a little bit. That's pretty much what we're doing.
Did you have something in mind, Gregor?
Well, since we're heading over to a new prov anyway.
You want someone there to take a look at it?
Yes.
All right. So heading over to. Okay. Continue on. Don't mind me.
All right. Well, in that case, Arwen, you want me to give you the head while we go pay a visit to our little friend?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. So I'll hand the head over to Arwen then.
Okay, so you two are just going alone then?
All right. Obtained horrible head.
Obtain. yeah.
I feel like that's one of the darker A to Z mysteries, the horrible head.
I'm sorry. The thing that just popped up is, you got a head! Ew.
See, I wanted to do that, but I wanted to make something original,
Okay.
or at least somewhat.
And speaking of last night, while we're still on that subject, were you guys able to obtain that necklace?
Yeah, we managed to get it.
All right. So, I know I said that I believe it was a necklace of fireballs, but I'm not sure I can be 100% unless we can get this thing identified.
Oh. Could I see it?
I don't got it.
Who got it?
Gregor puts it on the table.
Sylvas grabs it and starts casting a spell.
All right, identify. Very, very good. So, if it's a magic, you learn its properties and how to use them. You have identified this as a necklace of fireballs.
Cool.
And so the necklace has Gregor, could you roll a 1d6 plus 3 for me?
Yeah, 1 second.
And -1 of the slots.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So after about a minute of intense concentration and just waving your hand over it, you identify this as a necklace of fireballs. You see 4 of the beads attached to it, what you basically do is you take one of them off and throw it up to 60 feet away, and when it reaches, and when it basically hits the ground, it explodes.
Oh.
Holy crap, I was right. If you dropped this thing, it would have killed us all.
Yeah, I was just
Little
gonna
theory about
say,
this.
what happens if we use all 4 at the same time?
Oh, yes. You also reveal that, yeah, you can use all of them at the same time.
Basically, chuck the item and have a big explosion.
Okay, I think we should put this underneath emergencies only.
yeah.
Our personal
Yeah.
nuke.
I was gonna say in case of slime.
I mean, what are the odds of that?
Don't jinx it, dude.
Worm.
Alright. So,
Yeah, I'm guessing like it's like in case of slime, and then all of a sudden it's just like Gregor just stares off into the distance. All right. So, okay, you can hurl multiple beads or even the whole necklace.
I suppose my next question then is who will be holding on to it?
Well, somebody that's usually in the forefront, most likely to be grabbed, and probably have the monster right up in their face most of the time.
Gregor?
Because here's my thought process on this. Shoving it down something's throat. It explodes on them.
Would that... Okay, DM, can I roll an Arcana to see if that would actually work, or no?
Could I roll an Arcana as well?
Basically, I would have to. What I would basically do is ask you to roll a check for accuracy. Yeah.
Oh.
So basically, if you don't hit it, if you don't hit this particular DC, you're able to throw it near your target, just not like the exact spot.
Is it dex based?
Yes, it is dex based.
So
Oh,
Gregor's
no.
probably the last person you should give it to.
Well, if you're trying to throw, if you're trying to if you're trying to shoot wump rats back home, I don't think you're gonna have a bad time. But if you're just gonna throw it at like 60 feet regularly, you can do that.
Since I cast Identify, is this basically like throwing a fireball spell?
Yeah, it's basically throwing a fireball spell.
Okay, this is gonna be weird, but could I take this?
If you want, like, anyone can use it.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll just... Since it's dex-based, my character's dex, so that should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, adding... Circlet blasting? Or no, it was a necklace of fireball?
Yep.
How much does it weigh?
1 pound.
Okay, good.
And probably should note that it has 4 charges too, just to be sure.
Yeah, I'll add that to the note.
Dang, that sucks.
I love these comments. I'm sure the Simic could cultivate fish for sushi.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So, Gregor just gives Sylvas the necklace.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it's
Don't screw around with this.
I don't intend to. If this thing's what I think it is, best not. We don't want another fireball in the butt situation again.
Wait, what? When did
Remember
this happen?
the Nat 1 when we had all 6 of us together when we were going through the Goblin Caves?
Oh, that.
Oh, I remember that.
Especially with this.
Yeah, because remember, that was a normal fire. That was a normal fire.
That
This is-
was
this is-
that was produce flame, and that's a cantrip. This thing is actually a higher level spell.
Oh,
This is actually gonna hurt.
oh man, that would
Yeah, so,
this. Oh man, now I'm just thinking about how people thought Ant-Man would kill Thanos.
Oh no!
Oh. Why did people think it's I have no idea where that meme came from.
I think it's just a 4chan thing.
Yeah,
let's just sum it up like. Let's sum it up like this: the internet is a weird place. Weird things happen.
I actually might know where that idea came from, but I'm not 100%.
So, could I get all the things so that I can put it into my attacks?
Get. All right, where is it? Let's see.
I've got it. I've got the thing open. So if you want to edit that yourself, then
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second so I can add that for you. So necklace. Okay. So So yeah. Remind me again who's getting this.
Sylvas.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
I have the I have a new attack open for the necklace of fireball. If you want to just edit that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll edit that. So, what are you guys gonna do?
I think it's time we head out.
Before we head to New Prof, I actually have an appointment I need to keep over at the library.
Oh, if that's the case,
Okay.
okay.
So, yeah, I'll just make a quick run over there and to catch up with you guys.
15. Okay.
Make it quick.
Okay, so that's an 80. Okay, so that's an 86 versus what? 15. Okay. That's an 8d6. Fine. Okay, there you go.
Oh wow. Never mind my produce flame. That's tiny compared to this thing.
Yep. All right. So you're all going to split up very briefly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, on the way over to New Prov, Greg quickly stops by confectionery shop.
Confectionery shop.
Yeah, and buys a box full of assorted sweets.
Oh,
Okay.
I might see if I can find a blacksmith to see if I can order a custom dagger.
Okay. So, so you two are doing this in Precinct 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's a blacksmith here.
Okay, so we shall start off with you two. Alright. I'm glad I made these notes. Okay, so you head over to the shopping district, and you see the owner is a young female half-orc. And she's fairly well dressed. What do you do?
Okay. Which one is it that... hang on, excuse me.
Yeah, which shop is this? The blacksmith or the...
Blacksmith.
Ah.
Yes. So, she looks over to you and says, "Hello, my name is Dora. How can I help you?"
Yep. Character. Yep, sorry. Okay. Thank you. Hi. I wanted to see if I could order a custom-made dagger, if that's possible.
That's going to be interesting. What exactly would you how would you like it?
I'll send character. I'll send a picture of it in the Discord, so you can,
Okay.
and we can just have my
Okay.
character
Ooh.
explain how it looks.
Okay. Picture over Discord.
It's
I'm
in there
howling
in the
at the
community chat.
moon and sleeping in the middle of the summer afternoon.
David, you got me doing it.
All right. So, okay. Okay. So you describe how the dagger looks to the blacksmith, and she says, "All right, I guess I could do something like that. But any particular enhancements you would like? Like how good a make do you want this? Do you want it to be functional, or do you want it to be a little bit better?"
Out of character, could you clarify what those mean?
Basically, do you want it to be like +1? Do you want any magical enhancements?
I think, actually, what kind of enhancements? And besides the +1. Sorry if I'm take long. I'm someone who likes to know what options are available.
All right. Well, I could give it a bit of a poison bonus. I could give it an acid bonus. I could I could do some sort of I could enchant it with a spell that helps you see better. It's that sort of thing.
I'll take the poison bonus.
All right. 1 minute. I need to figure out how much this is going to. And 1 second. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. What's this called? Come on, be nice to me. Be nice to me. Come on, internet, be nice to me. Come on.
Oh, you have internet issues too.
This is being so stupid. I'm gonna... Yeah, this, Okay. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. I know it. Alright. Okay, there it is. This will cost you about... Well, if you want something that good, it's going to cost you around 400 gold pieces.
Oh, I don't. Okay. How much would it be without the poison bonus?
Well, without the poison bonus, it'll cost you just simply 1 gold piece.
Could I be able to come back later and have it enchanted then?
Yes.
Okay, because right now I don't have the gold for it. The gold for that, so I'll just pay for it. Pay for it. It's the 1 gold for it, and come back later when I have the money.
All right. Will that be all?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, make sure you add an extra dagger to your inventory. Gregor, what did you want to do?
Gregor heads over to a confection shop and
Oh, yes.
buys a box of assorted sweets.
Okay. And I think with that, we can move to the 5th precinct where Gongoroth is at.
So, how much would that be?
All right.
Hey,
that
Josh,
would be about 5 silver.
All right.
Okay. So. Oh, whoops. Dang it. Whoops. So, yes. There we go. So, yes, Precinct 5. I'm glad I found this picture. It's just perfect.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, pretty.
Yes.
Wow.
So, this is what Precinct 5 looks in the day. Alright, so you quickly jog over to the Ismaria library. Alright. Alright, come on, work with me. Okay, so you see a lot of people checking out some books. You also see some Boros and Azorius walking around, not really reading books, but looking just like people watching.
I just. Do any of them look familiar to me?
Not immediately.
Alright, in that case, I'll just head on over to the front desk.
All right, you head on over to the front desk, and it's a different person than what you saw yesterday. All right, it's a young teenage girl. Good morning. How can I help you?
Hello, I came in last night and asked for a book to be held for me.
Oh, yes. Okay, we get a lot of those. Could you remind me what you were looking for?
I tell her what the book is.
Okay. She takes the book and she gives it to you.
Oh, thank you. And,
All right. Make sure you return it on time. Otherwise, there are going to be fines. You know how she whispers and kind of gestures towards the Azorius. Those people are.
I lean down and whisper, "Believe me, I know." Question though, how long am I allowed to check this out for?
1 week.
Oh, well, hopefully that will be plenty of time then.
Mm-hmm. Is there
Right.
anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you. I think that will just about do it.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Have a nice day.
Hmm.
And I put the book away in my backpack and head on over to the others.
All right. All right, 1 second. Okay, so you're heading over to the others. While everyone is going to precinct 2.
Okay.
All right.
So are we meeting with Gongoroth before we head in?
Not really. You're at precinct 2, but well, before you go into New Prov. But yes, you are. But you're waiting it like kind of right outside it before you before you actually head in. You are waiting for Gongoroth.
All right.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so he comes along and you are standing right outside. Where is it? The gate of New Prov. Okay.
So Gregor is just waiting by the gate patiently,
Mm-hmm.
drumming his fingers against the wall.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Gongoroth shows up, and what do you do?
Oh. So you got a new book, huh?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. Could I see what book it was?
Yeah. That's actually a little personal.
Gregor
I'm going to roll a persuasion check on that.
Okay.
I am curious, actually. Something he said. I'm going to roll persuasion.
Don't you
I'm gonna have to ask Gongoroth to make a charisma saving throw.
I'm not going to show them if they don't want to see.
Okay, so Gongoroth, you're a little protective of this, but you feel like you can trust Sylvas.
Okay.
Sylvas? Yes.
All
Alright. I take off my backpack, stand shoulder to shoulder, and create a sort of wall, and just, with my free hand, just slip the book out of my backpack.
Okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
so if you really want to keep this a secret Garuda, just PM him what it is.
Yeah, please.
Okay. All right, so okay. So you're waiting, and as you're waiting, you see a familiar face walking out.
Here, Artesia.
Artesia.
All right, so Artesia walks out, and yes, her eyes meet yours, and she quickly increases her pace to look at you. Oh, hello. I got your note, Gregor. And I will be able to get you an audience, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get it cleared that you'd be able to do it privately.
I was under the impression that the Guild Pact allowed for for personal confession between, a priest and his client.
I was under that impression too, but apparently, how do I put this? You know the saying that a lawyer can argue, can argue out of nothing. She just shrugs her shoulders. It's all about knowing the laws and knowing the loopholes. So if you want to try arguing with one of them about confidentiality, well, good luck.
Is it an issue of having an officer present during the interview?
Yes.
Well, in that case, perhaps you could attend.
I could try and argue that, but unfortunately, I will have to report things.
Couldn't I be the officer in this case?
Yes, as a matter of fact, since this was a joint arrest between the Azorius and the Boros, and since Gongoroth here was so instrumental in the arrest in the first place, I believe he has a right to attend the confession.
I suppose I can make that case. I'll bring it up with my superiors, and they'll tell. And I'll reiterate to you what they say.
I hesitate to ask, but how long would this take?
I don't know, about 15, 20 minutes to an hour. Here's the thing: is that a lot of my superiors, and this has frustrated me for quite some time. A lot of my superiors, you notice that her tone's getting a little more hushed. A lot of them don't really respect the rules. They more see the rules as a way to maintain power rather than actually help people. It's not out of a sense of... it's less out of... It's less out of a concern or greed, and it's more of a... I get the feeling it's more of a fear. You know how people who have power are usually the most afraid to lose it?
Yep.
And fear is a very great motivator in order to get anyone to do anything.
They're not wrong.
And when you combine that motivation with the power that they already have, and you know how smart Azorius are, well, it's a nasty combination, and it's led to the you see her face just kind of darken. This stupidly convoluted and it's system that just exploits and crushes people under our heels just for sheer ignorance.
Artesia, I understand. Believe me, I know as well as anybody how frustrating the rules can be. But these are the cards we are dealt with. And we are already burning daylight, so I think it's best to see if we can get at that confession or not.
Alright, sorry, I'll get that done.
Do you still have that list you obtained from the arrest?
No, I do not.
Unfortunate.
It is now valuable evidence, and I cannot get into it anymore. I don't quite remember everything that was on it.
Well, what about the bits you do remember?
The bits I do remember. I do remember that there were a lot of higher ups implicated. I don't quite remember the names, but I do remember titles. Like there are some higher ups implicated not only in the Orzhov syndicate, but also in the Boros, some in the Simic, quite a few in the Rakdos. And unfortunately, some in the Azorius.
I'm sure we'll be able to squeeze those names out of this guy.
Good luck.
The titles I suggest you keep to yourself, but the Simic. Do you remember the title you gleaned from that?
It was some sort of. Give me one second. Yes, it was. Let's see. There were some like lower levels. I do remember seeing the Deep Sage. But I also remember seeing things like, yes, there were researchers, one or two luminaries, I don't remember. But yes, that's really about it in regards to the Simic.
And what about the Boros?
In the Boros, well, in terms of...
As riveting as this is, I suggest we save this for a later date. The walls have ears.
That is true. All right, well, I'm gonna go talk to my superiors and see if I can't argue anything. All right, so you all head into New Prov with Artesia. She flashes her medallion, says, "They're with me. They have permission."
I was actually going to say before that if Gregor and Gongoroth were going to be doing the interview by themselves, I was going to actually split up the party because I actually wanted to have my character do something.
Oh, okay. So what are you going to do?
Well, I was actually going to go to an inn and try enchanting the silver buckled boots with Longstrider.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're gonna try and enchant one of your.
Yeah, I've got boots in my inventory, so.
Okay.
And I've got 38 platinum, so I'm just trying to figure out how much I need to get rid of to do that.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. So yes, you're going to. So if you're going to do that, you're just going to go to an inn and enchant it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys are making me jump all over the place.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, this is what I signed up for.
Big city.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, a giant city with a whole bunch of possibilities. Enchanting items. Okay, so Longstrider. You want to enchant that with
Longstrider, yep.
Okay. So that's a first level. Crafting items. Okay, come on. Internet load, please. There we go. Okay.
I mean, that is true. That is true. Technically, we're the ones who signed up / paid.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, cast and spell. Okay, so depending on need a minimum level to craft that item. Okay. Okay, so if this would be
For the gentleman at home, this would be what you would call synthesis.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Josh,
Yes.
the music back at the library, was that from Vampire the Masquerade?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's what's his name? He's in everything. It's like his music. Kevin MacLeod. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Kevin MacLeod's. Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick. I just want to find a pick.
Okay. But so yes, in order to craft those boots, you're going to have to go around and get some get some materials.
Okay. What do I need?
Okay. You're going to have to buy you're going to have to buy 250 gold pieces worth of materials.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
Okay, 38 down to 13.
And it's not and you won't be able to craft it in one day. You're going to have to it's going to take like a week.
Oh, it's a week of constantly doing this. Got it.
Yeah.
And this would give me a boots of long strider with 1 charge a day?
It would give you a boots of striding and springing. While you wear these boots, your walking speed becomes 30 feet. Oh, wait. No, wait, sorry. Yes, this would be, yeah, boots of long striding.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I believe it'd be 1 charge of long strider?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yes. Okay. Anywho. So, yes, you head over into New Prov, and... Where is it? What's in... Okay, so you head over into New Prov, and Artesia walks in, and she gives you a kind of side look. Well, I have good news and mediocre news.
Let's start with the mediocre then and get it out of the way.
Well, the good news that leads into the mediocre news. The good news is that I was able to convince them to allow Gongoroth to sit in on the confession.
Okay.
The bad news is the mediocre news is that they still insisted on someone to sit in on the interrogation, and it's not me. However, this is someone who I do trust.
Very well.
A small
Who is
swell
this?
form song Gongoroth. Is it Ellie?
That she gives it. She raises an eyebrow. How did you know?
Since I can't do it, Gongoroth that gives a little squee.
Do I want to know?
I already told you, she's my sister.
Right.
Oh, I can't believe I get to see her again.
Yes. All right. So, Artesia just shrugs. All right, well, it's down the hall, 5th door on the left, and that'll get you up to the stairs, and you go up to the 3rd floor. Then you go to the right, and then you take another left, and you'll have to ask one of you have to ask one of the guards for the pass. You have to give one of the guards the passcode, and the passcode is, oh, what was it? What's the day today?
Beats me.
I feel like
I think it.
I don't memorize the Ravnica count.
She
Tuesday or Wednesday.
It's I believe it's Tuesday, so that means the password is Bellerin.
Huh.
Bellerin.
All right. Well, all right. Well, I'll be off. I have some things I have to get done by the end of the day.
One more thing.
Yes.
Has the prisoner eaten yet?
Yes. Why?
This may make things a bit more complicated, but I'll roll with it.
All right. Have a lovely day, you two. Yeah, all of you.
Thank you. Bye. And I run off.
All right. So you run off. You're following you follow the directions the best you can. And Gregor, I'm assuming you're trudging behind. All right. So Artesia leaves, and so yes, you go over and standing next to the door is a familiar face to you, Gongoroth.
I run up and just pick her up and hug.
All right, she doesn't see you. She doesn't see you coming, so she gives out a squeak as you just grab her and pick her up, and she struggles, and she just attempts to break out of your grip. Unhand me, villain!
Hey.
And then she recognizes the voice. Oh.
Oh, come on. Let me have this. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Gregor catches up. By the way, Bellerin.
Yes. Thank you.
Alright, I put her back down.
Yeah. She straightens out her armor. It is good to see you again, Gongoroth.
Yeah, it's so good to see you again too. And, how have you been? I suppose this isn't really time to catch up, is it?
Unfortunately, no. You know, time is everything.
We really need to make time to get back together.
Yes, we do. But, we do need to get... I think we could figure something out, but, you know, it's a good paying job, and it's useful talents, and I should probably get it done before I start rambling again. Let's go. She walks in.
Alright, I follow in after.
Alright. Okay. So this is my office. He is currently being detained in the... She's like looking around trying to... And she's pointing between them. Oh shoot, which one did I put him in? She quickly goes over to a desk and starts looking at her papers. Okay, that one. And that one I have and I have one that is someone who started picking some pockets lately. He apparently stole from he apparently stole from some low-level Orzhov official, someone named Gregor. Huh.
Wow. What?
Wait, hold on. I wasn't paying attention. What'd she say?
Hey, Gregor. Guess who Ellie has? Come on, it's the guy who pickpocketed you.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, but if you want to beat him up, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. And if you want to interrogate him, you're going to have to submit a lot of paperwork.
Speaking of pickpockets and
Matter has been resolved.
speaking of pickpocketers, and Gongoroth gets a little like flustered. There wouldn't have, by chance, have been a sack of gold containing 28 gold and 86 silver, would there?
You're referring to what was on the pickpockets person?
Yes.
Oh, yes, but that's confiscated under evidence.
Actually, that is mine.
It's Ellie's eyes just kind of, her face just becomes this blank mask, and then she just starts chuckling. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm sorry. I don't think I can. I still can't give that to you because it's still confiscated evidence. Sorry.
Nah, it's fine. Just whenever it happens. Just glad to know where it is now.
Yes. Well, see it.
Of course, if you need it.
Well, I can't take it either, but yeah, because rules are rules. But I'm still able to. I'm pretty sure I can try and work some magic in order to see if I can expedite the process and get it done in a week instead of a month.
You talking figurative or literal?
Yes.
I loved you.
I missed you too. Anyways, let's get this done. All right.
Yes,
All right.
Oh, yes.
You slowly enter, and you see this person like bound in magical cuffs, like around his. It's like these triangles are around his neck and hands, and also there are like iron shackles to his feet. Yes. He is shackled both magically and physically. We are very efficient.
Has a zone of truth been drawn around him yet?
Not yet. This is the first interrogation, but if you wish to do so, you are fully capable of doing that. But if you do that, I am going to need to verify it.
Very well.
All right. So she watches you intently as she waits for you to cast the spell.
Alright, just give me a second. This spell layout's a bit finicky. Yeah, just give me a second. It's I'm used to.
What?
Hold on, how do you cast this? This is I don't know, there's this new spell layout and wait, hold on.
You should be able to just click on it, right?
Well, here's the thing, it's using this new layout that... Oh wait, there we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we go. Okay. So, Zone of Truth. Yeah, it's like yeah, apparently Roll20 just had a massive format update for D&D 5e. Yeah. Okay, so you create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius. Fear centered on a point of your choice within range. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the area for the first start and must make a charisma saving throw. What is your What's your spell save DC?
1 second.
Are me and Ellie caught in it too?
No.
Okay.
Hold on, looking. Hold on, I'm not seeing it. Crap.
All right, your spell save DC.
Oh, here we go. 13.
13. Okay.
Wait, actually, hold on. Hold on. Since I took a stat boost, shouldn't it be bumped up to 14?
Let me see. Where's your Gongoroth? Okay, Gregor. Okay, My man. Yeah, you did just take a stat boost, but yeah, it's at 13 now instead of 12.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. All right. So, okay, so so as you cast your spell, you do see Ellie eyeing you just to make sure you are casting the thing that you said you were going to cast. And as you finish your spell, she relaxes and turns toward the criminal. So here are the facts as they stand. You are accused of, well, you already know what crimes you are accused of, and I do not wish to repeat them out loud. But a member of the Orzhov has insisted that he give you a confessional. She gestures towards Gregor.
How are you?
He just kind of looks down, doesn't really speak.
Quite the day you've had last night.
He just kind of turns his head away from you.
Just so you know, I did keep my word. But unfortunately, your particular action struck a particular nerve within me. So, I unfortunately had to compromise a bit.
Yeah, that's the Orzhov for you. Always doing whatever they want, pretending they're all righteous and holy.
Well, unfortunately,
how many people have you exploited? How many people have actually died, and you didn't let them? You're no better than me. You use people all the time. What, should I be paying you a tithe for credit?
Well, I always wondered how you managed to know my name as soon as I walked the door. And I have a feeling you are trafficking more than bodies within your particular...
They confiscated how I knew.
But I take it you do remember most of the names off the top of your head.
Yes, I do, but why would I tell you?
Tell me, how well have they treated you during your time?
They gave me food and didn't allow me to move for a bit, so yeah, my neck's really, really stiff right now.
The food, any enjoyable here?
It's Ellie shrug. It's you see Ellie shrug. It's the best we can do. The Rakdos are the cooks, not us. So
Well,
you want
unfortunately-
you want if you want a good meal, you go to Precinct 4, not here.
Well, unfortunately, all this talk is getting me rather hungry. Gregor sits down on the cell floor, lays out a little handkerchief. He opens up the confection box and slowly takes out every individual item so he can see and lays them one by one on the handkerchief.
I know what you're doing. Unfortunately, Sylvas isn't there.
What are you doing?
I can sum up in one word. Do you want me to, Gregor?
So,
Mine's there.
how did you manage to know my name?
Say that again?
How did you manage to learn my name?
It was a ring I had. It allows me to detect surface thoughts.
Alright then.
Can I insight?
Besides what you are charged with, what else did your ring specialize in smuggling?
Yeah, you see him just turn away. He's like, I don't have to answer these questions.
Gregor takes the sweet on the top of the pile and slowly bites into it. This is quite good.
Yes. Ooh. So, so he looks towards Ellie and says, "You know that's cruel and unusual punishment. You have laws against torture." And Ellie just kind of puts her hands behind her head and just kind of looks up very innocently. Actually, those rules only apply to Azorius interrogators. They didn't say anything about other guilds.
Which means you have to play along with me.
He just gives this big growl. Ellie moves over to you, Gregor, and whispers, "I don't think you're gonna get anything out of him today, but we'll make sure. I'll make sure to make his food very, very bland today, for the rest of the day and tomorrow. If we keep doing this each day, he's bound to break eventually."
Slow.
Actually, would you two be okay if I took a shot at this?
That depends. What do you have in mind?
You might not be comfortable with this.
Does it break any rules on paper?
Nope. But it might make your toes curl.
By all means, then.
Alright. And Gongoroth walks over.
But I do have to give you formal permission to embark on this course of action. This is a confession after.
Do I have your permission?
My beloved child.
What?
Gregor puts his hand on his shoulder. I bless you with permission to to carry out this confession.
Yeah, you barely see you see like Ellie just quickly put her hand over her mouth, but you can tell that she's smiling behind it.
Please do not call me your child again. But thank you. And, alright, so I walk over to the prisoner, and do I have to make a save for the Zone of Truth, or no?
Yes, you do.
In that case, I choose to fail it.
You choose to fail it. Okay.
Gregor gets a new message.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So yes. So yes, you know that the guy you were talking to did not succeed his that the guy you're interrogating, Gregor. You know that he didn't succeed in his saving throw, and you also know that Gongoroth intentionally didn't succeed on his saving throw, and that makes you raise an eyebrow.
Well, I figured he failed it from the outset, considering how he was intentionally dodging the questions.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, so I walk over to the prisoner and just look at him.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you eaten anything yet today?
Some bread and eggs without seasoning.
Could be worse. It could have been what my dad used to make for my sister and I way back when.
And what would that be?
Tell me. And I start walking around. Are you a fan of unique foods?
Depends. I've really never understood high class seafood, but I enjoy good steak.
Oh, no, that we can agree on. Yeah, well, you see, there was this dish that my dad used to make for us, and personally, I never liked it. But tell me, have you ever heard of a dish called the Rocky Mountain Oyster?
Oh, no.
No. No, what is that?
Wait, what? You've seriously never heard of it?
I have never heard of that. I have never heard of this.
Oh no!
I've never heard of it either.
Oh no!
I'm going to Google it real quick.
Oh, you were saying that out of character. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
better
no.
than they Google it.
Oh, poor Arabelle. She heard.
What is it?
You'll find out in a moment.
Oh, God!
Lord have
Ghost
mercy
knows now.
on his soul.
Oh no! That was not what I was expecting this session, but okay.
Yeah, that's not what I was expecting.
Oh, hang on. I'm.
Oh, God.
Thanks, guys. You broke my husband.
I thought he was already broken from last night.
Oh.
They are giving you $150. They are giving you $150. They are giving you $150.
I'm sorry, Josh.
They are giving you $150.
But considering who we're dealing with, can we say this guy doesn't deserve it?
I think he needs a hug.
Look at the silver lining here. Considering who we're dealing with,
I'm gonna be hearing about this for the next
does he
6
really not deserve this?
All right, is someone gonna clip that or something? Because
It's
Do
definitely
you
like a
want me
clip.
to? Is the question.
I guess.
Oh boy.
Sorry, babe. What do you want me to do?
The clip will be titled "Josh's Lost
I
Innocence."
didn't really want you to go looking for me. Love you.
Okay, maybe can we continue on?
In Mexico and Spain, they are known as Cresodia.
Well,
That sounds like a better name.
judging by your silence, I'm gonna take that as a no.
No, I've never heard of that.
Oh, well, it's not too hard to make. Just get a bit of breading, cook it in oil. But you want to know the main ingredient?
What?
Nuts. The main ingredient is nuts. And I'm not talking about the peanuts.
Walnuts?
What I mean. More specifically, your nuts. So, tell us the names of your contacts, or the next meal you eat will be a set of Rocky Mountain oysters served on one of Gregor's silver platters, and you will be providing the main ingredients.
Gregor looks down at him. It's him or me. No choice.
Okay, so I'm going to have to ask you to roll an intimidate check with advantage. Hear the sheer creativity.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, wow! That's a 19 on the die.
Oh my god. Oh.
Well,
All right.
I don't know. I think Josh will need a hug after this.
It's just like you freaking people.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not.
Please, no, I am sorry for you, but in character, no.
Yeah.
Learn new things every day.
Yikes. So, I'm going to have to roll a charisma saving throw. Nope.
Josh, if it's any constellation, I did not know what those were before either. So we both found out what they were, what that was at the same time. So
Make
I
that
think
3.
we both know each other's. Well, we know each other's pain, basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
as they say, misery loves company.
Okay. So, yes, you see him very subtly lock his knees together. And then he just starts screaming. Okay, look, all right. I was in a very bad dark place, and I didn't know what I was doing. Look, I can change. Look, I'll give you everything you need to know. Just please keep that man away from me.
Hang on. I guess I got something I want to add to this. Just in it's just in chat.
So, if you'll be so kind, spill.
All right. Well, let's see.
Are we going to need a pen and paper for this?
All right. So, you are going to need some pen and paper for this.
I was asking in character, but okay.
Oh,
Gregor
I
motions to
will be
Ellie to
writing
put
this
down.
down.
all right. But all right. So,
Wait, hold on. Need to grab a pencil.
he starts writing some names down, but they aren't really. He starts saying some names, but you don't quite you don't quite recognize most of them. I mean, well, if you aren't in the guild, you don't recognize the name. But yes, you. And one of the names that is given, Gregor, is your brother Alexander.
Oh! Blackmail intensifies.
Gregor just got paid.
Mm-hmm. And then after he says your name, he also says Gregor Morlin.
What?
What?
What do I have to do with this?
Look, it was just on the list. It was And then immediately Ellie looks towards Gregor with like a big stink eye.
Oh, yeah, my head snaps towards him too.
I swear to the opposite, I know absolutely nothing about.
Shit. And she, you see Ellie just like her expression just unchanging. Unfortunately, Gregor, this means that I don't think you can actually leave here now.
Wait, wouldn't Gregor's own circle of truth work on him as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's attuned to me, but does Ellie know know Zone of Truth?
Ellie does, but yes, it does. Any affected creature is that, but you're the only one who knows if you passed or not. So she's going to say, unfortunately, Gregor, I do have to. This technically means that I do have to bring you in for questioning. You are already here, so why don't we get things started? She begins to cast Zone of Truth.
Very well. Cast away.
All right.
The answer will be the same.
All right. So, are you going to intentionally fail?
Yes.
All right. You are going to. So, you are not. To answer me honestly, are you knowingly a part of this ring?
Until this very day, I have known nothing about my involvement with this ring, and my actions do not contribute to it in any way.
You see her expression soften. Well, if I had to surmise a guess, I'd say your brother Alexander set you up as a fall guy in case he got caught.
Oh,
Well, it appears he's been hoisted by his own petard.
So, we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
son of a blood witch. Gregor? remind me, how long was Tara down in those sewers?
Hold on, how long was who?
Tara, how long was she down in those sewers for?
I never asked her, actually.
And apparently your brother already knows of her?
Hold on, Josh. Does he know of her?
You're not sure if he does or not. Ellie says, "Wait a minute. Who is this Tara?"
Tara is a blind Medusa girl that we found in the sewers.
She is currently under my protection as my personal ward.
Then you see Ellie's eyes widen and just go, "Oh no."
What? What is it?
She might
Well,
have
put two and two together. You're on a list for this ring, for this crime ring, and who just entered your house?
Oh crap!
Oh no!
Gregor's eyes are as white as dinner plates.
I don't think I don't know anything about the character of this little girl, but I think I think your brother might be using her.
What are the odds of that he or someone else is going to come back for?
I don't know, but I think. Tell me a little bit about this girl, Tara.
Well, what we know is pretty much what I just told you. She's blind. We found her down in the sewers, and we brought her back up. And in the end, Gregor is the one who's taking care of her. We found her.
We found her. She was being attacked by a group of Crawl.
I see.
We found a statue nearby. At first, we assumed that she may have petrified whoever came down here originally. But upon learning that she was blind, we quickly discarded that notion.
I see. So, a blind Gorgon girl trying to survive down in the sewers. Very unlikely that would happen unless she was put there.
Or if she escaped.
Or she escaped. I think we may have to talk. I think we may have to talk to this little girl. I don't suspect any foul play. I don't suspect that she was. I don't think she's in cahoots, but it doesn't bother to be careful.
I will ask her.
But know this, is that you know how perception is reality. I would be very careful. This basically means that if we go forward in public with this information, you're going to be put under a lot of scrutiny.
I'm well aware.
I'm not so sure. It wouldn't make much sense for him to deliberately turn in this ring if he knew that he was a part of it.
Yes, that would be logical, isn't it? But a person is smart, but people are dumb, panicky, dangerous creatures, and you know it.
Yes.
I am well aware. Is the zone of truth still in effect on my end?
Yes.
One more question.
What
One
is
of your
it?
traffic keys. Was his name Lucas?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Choose your words very carefully.
That's all I know. I don't know. I think so. You see Ellie roll her eyes. Technically, he is telling the truth.
Technically isn't good enough.
I pull out my greatsword and just set it to point down in front of me and just rest my hands on it.
Gregor,
I've had my
Gregor,
knife out this whole time.
Gregor holds up his hand and asking him to stay his blade. I know another solution. I'm going to channel divinity.
Okay. All right, so you're going to channel divinity. All right, you're going to do orders demand?
Yep.
Okay. Each creature of your choice must be charmed. Okay. All right, so must make a wisdom saving throw. That is a 6. All right, so now you have yes, you now have advantage on any ability check to interact socially.
Gregor swings it. His holy symbol held back and forth. Reach into the deepest recesses of your memory. Have you trafficked a young boy by the name of Lucas?
The name... Yeah, you see his eyes glaze over, and he just gives you this weird look. The name does sound familiar, but I cannot tell if someone was just talking about their family, or if it was a child that we actually captured.
Has the name Lucas Moreland been used specifically?
The name does not ring familiar.
Do you remember who used this name?
No, I do not. I was moving cages when I heard it behind me.
Very well. Gregor looks over to Ellie. We are done here.
Very well. I'm going to have to put out a lot of arrest warrants now. Thank you for your help.
Wait. Before you send out the arrest warrants, we need to know exactly what they're doing. A whole bunch of arrest warrants within a few days will cause an uproar within the city. And I think the last thing the city needs is more anarchy.
True.
Well, and even more importantly, if word were to get out that mass arrests are taking place, surviving ringleaders will have to go into hiding, and we may never catch them again.
Sting operation. All right, I will share this information with my superiors, and we will get some... We'll figure out a plan, and we'll communicate it with you. We'll communicate it with specific individuals in the Boros, Orzhov, and Simic.
Leave the Orzhov for last.
Speaking of Simic, Gongoroth turns back to the prisoner. Tell us, does the name Calrex ring a bell?
Yes.
Details.
What does he specifically ask
He specifically purchased. He purchased products and goods from us.
What kind?
Several of the older variety.
So he is just a buyer.
Yes, he has been one of our most illustrious customers. I don't understand why he usually buys so many. He goes through about 7 a month.
Where is your usual drop-off point?
Yes.
The usual drop-off point. He usually contacts us and asks us to change the location every time. But last week he stopped asking for them. We don't know why.
Where was your last drop-off point?
Somewhere in the sewers.
Where in the sewers? Under which precinct?
In the sewers under Precinct 6.
Is there an entrance above ground?
Yes.
Where is it located?
It's supposed to be located next to the Rakdos nightclub.
Which nightclub?
About a few buildings down, the Gore House. Connor Johnson has super chatted $5. Of the feature films you've seen so far this year, which ones do you recommend the most? Films in 2019. Am I going to be that guy and just say Endgame?
Yeah, I was actually thinking that myself. I'm like, that's way too easy of an answer because nearly every other movie that came out this year was kind of in the super meh area. Nothing really was too outstanding. Not even that new Tom Holland and Will Smith one that's out.
Yeah.
Well, except for Joker.
Yeah, Joker's a weird case for me because with Joker, I think for what it was trying to do, it does very well. It's a very chaotic neutral movie. Like what it wants to do, it does very well, and it's for a very specific audience. For me though, I didn't like it.
I think it's a chaotic neutral movie slowly sliding into full-on chaotic evil.
Yeah. Yeah, because you have to
it's just that descent to madness.
Yeah. If it were a chaotic evil movie, I feel like in terms of like film alignment, it's like chaotic neutral is like something for a very specific audience. Chaotic evil is basically just something made by a creator for that creator. So like a movie that was made so only the filmmaker could enjoy it. So films like
some films.
See, what my mind's immediately going to anything that Kevin Smith makes. But maybe I'm wrong about that.
So yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, there was that. So yeah, I feel like a chaotic evil movie would be like one of those art house films, like the pig movie. If you know what I mean.
I hope you're not talking about Gordy or Babe.
Oh no, not that. Not those movies. There's a special pig movie if you watch Brows Held High.
Yeah, I'm
No
completely
idea.
lost here.
Okay.
So,
I'm not gonna pry.
I believe it's called Vas de Noches.
Never heard of that one.
Me neither.
Yes, but yeah, don't watch that movie. It's it. Okay, so let me put it this way: you thought this crime was bad.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just.
We'll take your word for it, and we can move on, please.
yep, we'll take your word for it.
Back in character.
All right, but yeah.
Oh, well, I think I'm done here now, unless you two have anything you want to add.
No. I believe this is a good place to leave off. We
Yes.
have no more
Yeah.
questions for him.
Yes, it's a good place to leave off.
All right.
Okay, so you both leave the prisoner cell, and then Ellie just walks over to a trash can and just upchucks.
I walk over and gently pat her on the back.
Yay!
I'm sorry.
I've never had the strongest constitution when it comes to interrogation.
I mean, granted, I did say that it was going to be a toll curve, but I didn't mean for you to be that bad for you.
Hey, I'll get you. It's something I do need. It's something I do need to get used to. I mean, it was better than last time. Last time I threw up on the interrogating guy, not the guy I was supposed to be interrogating.
That actually,
Ugh.
that actually might have worked in your favor.
Oh, it actually did. I was actually able to extract more information out of him because he said, "I will get everything. I will tell you everything you need to hear. Just please clean me up."
Actually,
And I technically didn't break any rules. Technically, I didn't do it on purpose. So.
yeah. You know, it's actually kind of funny. I was saving that threat for if someone tried to date you.
It's sure her eyebrows just go up, and then she just gives you a narrow glare.
Come on.
Well, if you excuse me, I'll be leaving the room now.
I mean, Dad's not here. Dad's not here anymore, Ellie. So, as your big brother, it falls to me to threaten any guy who would try and date you. Should they ever break your heart or otherwise?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she says that. She just grumbles and say, "Okay, yeah, just for that you can leave."
But.
Anywho, I believe we have some work to do tomorrow.
Wait, what time is it right now? Our character.
It's late in the afternoon.
Okay.
I see. We get to meet up
Because
with each other right now.
you did travel along you did kind of travel along District 10's but you did leap across the city, and it took you most of the day.
All right. Yeah, I suppose we really should go.
Meet up at the nearby inn.
But before we leave, I do give Ellie a hug.
Yeah. So you give her a hug, and then she gives you she just gives you the awkward sibling hug, pat.
Hey, you know that I love you, right?
Yes, I love you too. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Because that's never going to change.
Yeah, sometimes I wish you would love me less.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I know I can be a little varying at times, but you're the only family I got left now.
I know, just you got some things to do, and I got some things to do. So let's. I'll try and see if I can't. I'll try and see if I can't visit you in Sunhome.
All right, and I'll see if I can't try to visit you here too, if I can.
All right.
Preferably when neither of us are working next time.
Sure. All right. I need to go. I need to go to the nightclub. It's upchucking my food just made me made me absolutely hungry.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. I never do anything.
Don't do anything that I would do.
Exactly. I never go downstairs.
Gregor
What does
Gregor
she
just faces away from them silently.
That downstairs. You know, all nightclubs have a downstairs.
Oh.
If I went down, it's. Trust me, if you actually go to this particular nightclub, I don't even want to know what's downstairs.
A nightclub where you dine at?
Oh yeah, Oh yes, they have very very great food, and they also have. And then she just kind of blushes a little bit. They have a show that I'm unfortunate. Well, I think it's kind of fun to watch. You know.
Do I even want to know?
It's. Okay, look, it's complicated. It's like, yeah, it's a little stupid when you first see it, but it grows on you a little bit. Okay, there's like a lot of, you gotta respect. There's a little art to it. There's storytelling that it involves. Oh, do you want to just go and watch? Why don't we just take your friends and let's just go eat?
You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? I actually prefer it like that.
All right. So everyone's gonna go eat.
Wait, are you gonna go pick me up first?
Yes.
This
Okay.
Hurt my wallet.
For the magic item, I just took off a spell slot because it looks like that's what I need to do.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so every day I'll just take off a spell slot to keep doing that for a week. That seems to be what I need to do, right?
Yep.
Got it.
Okay. So, you head out into... Okay, just need to get all this. Okay.
Oh, hey, who's the new girl?
Out of character, I'm expecting the viewer count to jump up.
Well, it did on Twitch.
The what to jump up?
The viewer count.
The viewer count, because we're about to enter a nightclub.
Yes, we are about to enter the nightclub. So, yes. You head over to the nightclub, and you see a sign up front that says, The Dirty Whisper.
Okay, no, not doing this.
All right. So she steps in front and says, "Please don't judge me for what you're about to see. There is some depth to this."
What precinct is this?
This is the second precinct.
Okay, just making sure.
All right.
I promise I will not judge you.
All right. So you head in.
Lester had me taste as well.
All right. So you head in, And the building has strong wooden walls and dark lighting with boxes and stands, almost like a community theater. There's a small stage in the center with ropes and poles. A person in a giant horned helmet and fiery hands steps out and says, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the Sultan of Sass, the meathead with a mouth, the Golden Griffin!" The crowd goes wild. And his opponent, the guardian of Rixmadi itself, the one undefeated Hellhound! You see two people enter. One is dressed in an extravagant golden feathers, and he has a face mask that has a giant extending beak. He does a whole bunch of flips and jumps as he enters the ring. And then the second person with giant hair and giant bulging muscles, he just like shambles to the ring. And he's got like all this paint that looks like teeth, and his eyes are like blood red.
Ellie, all judgment from before has been completely erased. You are now on my good side.
Wait, really?
Welcome to RWE.
I feel. Oh, out of character. I feel like that Golden Griffin is supposed to be like Ravnica's equivalent to Silver Quill.
Yeah, I was actually.
Oh boy.
I was actually going to say, hippogriff. I'm a hippogriff.
All right, so she sits down, and then a waitress comes up and says, "Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dirty Whisper. Can I get you anything?"
What do you have exactly?
We have everything. We have lamb shakes, turkey legs. We also have some mead and some cheap wine.
You know what, the lamb shakes sound really good. Give me a few.
I'll have the special.
I'll have some. What?
You have disappointed me.
I'm pretty sure I said shanks.
I thought you were offering them lamb milkshakes. I'm like, ew!
That's why I said yes, because that's what it sounded like. You said lamb shakes.
Yep, I am looking at it right now. It says lamb shanks.
This is a great night, by the way.
They are paying you $150. They are paying you $150.
Oh, great, not
Paying you
this
$150.
We're not the one who started it this time.
Nope.
Okay. So yeah,
I'll have,
so you guys all ordered special. All right, that'll be 5 silver pieces per meal.
And I'll go ahead and pay
Hi.
10 and cover Ellie's.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll just take water and probably a turkey leg.
All right. So she writes everyone's orders down. All right, it'll be out in about 20 minutes. She goes to other people's in the stands and starts taking their orders. You see like a lot of people taking orders and a lot of people just like very intently watching this. You see that the Golden Griffin, he's like hopping around like being all hot-blooded and brash, and then the Hellhound, he's not even moving. He's just staring. And then all of a sudden, a gong reverberates throughout the room, and then the entire crowd just goes wild. And then they just immediately just jump at each other and start wrestling. They throw each other out. They throw each other around, start bouncing off. you see very distinct styles for them. It's that the Golden Griffin, he's very much an aerialist. He does a lot of flips. Utilizes the turnbuckles a lot. Whereas the Hellhound, he uses a lot of grapples, and he uses a lot of his strength to just like throw people down. And this is a big dude.
This, I don't know why you thought that I would judge you. Like, this is actually not bad.
No, it's just other Azorius judge me because they keep telling me that it's fake. Yes,
So wrong.
It's like yes, it's like yes, I know that yes. It's fake in the same way that a book is fake or that a play is fake, okay? It's a show, all right?
It's entertainment.
Have you actually been here?
Who are you talking to?
Ellie.
It's like, yes, I've been here multiple times. It's just, I like the food and I like the show. It's just, no one under. It's like everyone at Azorius is so uptight. They don't get it.
Have you ever seen the midnight shows?
The midnight shows. No. It's my schedule conflicts.
That's when the real spectacle is.
Oh.
So what is the midnight event?
Stick around so you can find out.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be here for it. Yeah.
If only you could take a personal day.
Yeah, if only I could, but the process for getting one is insanely convoluted.
Not even a sick day.
I doubt that their clerics would allow it.
No.
Oh yeah.
You see that yes, and you see it's like as you were talking, you see that the Hellhound has lifted the Golden Griffin up over his head. He's like spinning around, presenting him, and then he just drops down, and the Golden Griffin onto his knee.
Oh, backbreaker.
Oh, he got bait.
And then he just walks up and just puts his foot on the Golden Griffin's chest. The ref goes, 1, 2, 3, boom, and you're still undefeated champion, the Hellhound.
Yeah. I don't care if this is fake or not. This is entertaining.
I agree.
I wanna.
It's actually pretty tempting.
Yes. So yes, as you all know, this is the part of the show where we open up audiences' challenges. If you can last 5 minutes in the ring with the Hellhound, you get one of these. She holds up a Rakdos medal with a Rakdos badge with a 2 inscribed on it.
Oh boy.
I draw my sword, sit on the table. Here, hold this for me.
Hey, let me back you up.
Ellie looks at it. Oh no! Wait, what are you doing?
I'm going to go get a coin.
Oh.
I'll be the backup, for just in case he gets thrown out.
Oh, dude.
I'll go with you. He might need to.
Gregor just sits back in his chair, sipping his wine nonchalantly.
We're just egging him on, getting him pumped.
This is why I said don't do anything I would do.
Gregor looks over at Ellie. You sure don't want to join them? Once in a lifetime opportunity.
Ellie's just says, "Oh no. I'm more of a law mage rather than a physical fighter."
And I'm a ranger, and I'm going up to the front lines. How about that?
I prefer to watch. I'd rather not actually. You know, people do actually. You know, even though this is like perfectly legal, you do know people actually do die at these things, right?
Yeah, we've already been to. Was it 5? 5?
Oh, but Ellie, they say it's all fake.
I'm not doing it.
Stop trying to force her, Gregor.
Please stop, Gregor.
All right, so
Yeah.
you two walk up.
He doesn't want to.
Three of us walk up. Gongoroth's gonna do it, and Arwen and Sylvas are gonna be behind, just cheering him on.
All right, so
I'm going in as soon as they're done. One-on-one matches.
all right, one-on-one matches, huh? All right.
Uh-oh.
Can it be a 3-on-1?
It's you walk up. You walk up, and then the announcer says, "Oh, it looks like we have a lot of volunteers this time around. Usually people are too afraid of the Hellhound." He points towards Gongoroth. "So, hey, Sonny Jim, come up here. What's your name?" He says, "Okay, so what's your name?"
My name is Gongoroth.
That sucks. You got a stage name? All right. Okay. You know what? Screw it. I got one for you. And then he points towards the ranger. All right. So we have our first challenger. He looks you up and down. The Red Hood.
I thought my hood was white, but okay.
You really want a nickname called the White Hood?
Yeah.
And then who else is going up?
Arwen.
Okay.
Me.
All right. So, and then we have the second person. What's your name, kid?
Arwen.
That sucks. Ain't you guys ever been to one of these shows before? All right. So.
First time.
All right. All right. So we have right here. He looks you up and down. Beast Boy.
Base boy?
Beast Boy. It shouldn't be that funny, but wow.
I do like green.
All right.
People do say
That's right. So
Okay.
you hear some polite claps from the audience, but it appears that 2-on-1 doesn't seem to be very fair. Looks like we're gonna have to get someone to help. And why don't we have the Hellhound's sort of friend come out? Then you hear this lightning and hear this thunder crackling off in the distance, and then you see this. You see this Vidalcan with glasses just walk out. He appears to be wearing some sort of like orange garb, and he's just walking out, and you see him holding like this small mace as he walks toward. Here we have the silent scientist, the Freeman.
It's Gordon Freeman. We're doing it.
Nerd! Gregor shouts out.
All right, so they both walk. So the Freeman walks onto the stage, not saying a word, but you can tell underneath his glare, he is silently judging you with a lot of snarky insults.
Okay.
Oh, Cursed Farms on this.
5 minutes.
I lean over to the announcer guy. So what are the rules here? Are weapons permitted or hand
No.
to hand?
No weapons permitted, hand to hand. Just if you have to use weapons, just don't let the refs see it.
All right. And what about in terms of magic?
Don't let the ref see it.
All right. And all right, out of character, DM. What do these two look like? You said one was Vidalkin, but the other one, is he human?
He has a lot of face paint, and his hair kind of covers a lot of his face, so you can't really get a read on this guy's race.
Okay. All right. Well, I hop on in.
All right.
So do I.
All right. All right. So we got a nice 2-on-2 match here. Let's get ready to rumble! The gong appears.
Gregor saunters up to the announcer.
All right.
Just so you know, I'm their designated medic.
Oh, God. Oh, fan. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. All right. So, going to have to ask you.
Hey, Gregor, you got the body bags?
Yeah, gonna have to ask the two of you to roll initiative.
No, but I do have the money bag.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
That is
Oh.
that is unfortunate. Oh.
Okay. Out of character, I haven't really done much during these nightclubs, so I'm gonna go up as well.
Well, let's see.
If those two don't make it, I'll give it a try.
Okay. Shoot, I need to give me 1 second. This is not working. Okay, so I need to add turn. You got a 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how many rounds do they have to last? 50?
They said 5 minutes, so that's 30
50
rounds.
No, that's 50 rounds.
Huh?
It's 6 seconds. It's 6 seconds a turn.
Yep. So,
So
1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute is 10 turns. So that's
Okay.
50 rounds.
Oh. Math.
Okay, so
That's what I'm here for.
okay, so now I need to roll initiative for this guy. If it'll let me. Come on. Come on, roll initiative. Come on. There we go. Ooh, there we go.
Master of Cruelties.
Yes. There.
And number 2.
Okay.
Yep. That doesn't surprise me.
Okay, descending. Ooh, this guy gets to go first. So. Okay. So what this guy is going to do is he's going to roll an acrobatics check to try and get around you. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. All right. So going to have to ask Arwen to make a contested
Acrobatics?
yes, contested acrobatics.
Ow.
Ooh. So yeah, he basically runs up to you, gives you an Irish whip.
Oh, crud. Alright, into a turnbuckle or on the ropes?
Into the turnbuckle.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's basically his turn, and it is now your turn. Is now the Master of Cruelty's turn, basically the Hellhound's turn. All right, make a contested acrobatics, Gongoroth.
Acrobatics. Huh.
Ooh!
Wow.
Nice.
Nice roll.
He attempts to go for a suplex, but you reverse out of his grip.
Nice.
All right, Arwen, you're stuck in the turnbuckle. What do you do?
Oh, I try to get out.
All right, so make an acrobatics check with disadvantage. Ooh, not bad. I mean, considering.
Yeah.
Wait, disadvantage on acrobatics.
Yeah.
I
mean, I don't really have much space to move. And a lot of time, I do watch enough wrestling.
Oh!
Oh, shoot!
Wow. All right. So, unfortunately, Arwen, you are tossed out of the ring.
Sylvas takes a look back. Oh!
Stand back. Automatic.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
So, yeah, unfortunately, Arwen, that means you are removed from the turn.
Somebody call an ambulance.
All right, Gongoroth, it's your turn.
All right.
You now realize that you're kind of alone. You're kind of alone in this fight now.
Okay.
Hey.
In that case, the guy who was that deliberate? Their mind.
Yes.
That's for Arwen.
Yeah.
Did Arwen even take damage?
It's for show.
It's for show. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, the guy who tossed Arwen out, does he have his back to me?
Yes.
Will I provoke an attack of opportunity if I move away from the big guy, the Hellhound, to go after this guy?
No.
Good. In that case, I'm going to go over and drop kick him out of the ring.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. Let's see how well. All right, let's see how he does.
Man, you got better athletics than I do.
Ooh. Yeah, so he immediately turns around and he tries to block it, but he just like he gets like he gets double flipped out of the ring. And
Okay,
then
I'm now imagining the scene where Toph is just throwing enemies out of the ring in the same direction.
So yes.
Jeez.
So yes, you just kind of drop kick him out of the ring. So yes, the Hellhound sees this and he's yeah. He starts slowly circling around you and let's see, where is it? He immediately goes to try and grapple you. Ooh.
I literally have to roll a 1.
Yep.
So, athletics or...
Athletics.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, he tries to grapple you, but you move around him. And so yes, after that, it is now your turn. What do you do?
Alright. Ducking out from his grapple, I go to grapple him from behind.
All right, go for it.
Oof.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't grapple. Yeah, so yes, he reverses out of yours, and the crowd's going wild. It's the announcer's like, "Wow, it really seems like no one's really getting an advantage right here. They appear to be, they try and grab each other and get some small things, but they always break out. This is very interesting."
It's like their grip is buttered up.
Yeah. All right. So yes. Well. All right. So the Hellhound, he's going to leap up onto the third rope, and he's going to try and jump on you.
Hold on. Josh?
Yeah.
Can I cast command on him at this range?
Yes.
And more importantly, would anyone notice?
They won't notice if I do a little bit of Jimmy Hart work.
They would notice. You'd have to roll. Yeah, you'd have to. What's the check that you want to roll?
Stealth or sleight of hand?
Yeah, you'd have to roll stealth.
So should I roll stealth first, or?
So roll stealth first.
All right.
Can I distract the ref?
Yeah. That if you're gonna distract the ref, you're gonna need to roll a performance.
Oh dear.
Alright. What do I got here? Absolutely nothing. So this can only be good. Oops.
Ah,
Yeah, the ref doesn't seem to know you, and Gregor, yeah, the ref is gonna see it.
the ref stares at you as you're about to try and cast.
Yeah.
Hold on. It says any creature I can see within range. So if I just turn my head just so he's at the corner of my eye, then cast.
All right. Go for it. Okay. All right. So cast. So your spell saving throw. Okay. So command. That is a wisdom saving throw. All right. So. Unfortunately, this guy has advantage on saving throws against spells.
Oh.
So yes, he immediately he sees the magic coming, and then he just like biffs it away with the back of his hand, and then he just gives like this giant howl.
Yeah, it's got to be that mask.
Yes. So yes, when he gives his big howl, basically everyone needs to make wisdom saving throws.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Well,
Oh.
I am now scared.
I forgot how to.
Oh no!
Oh.
There it is.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh dear.
Lemming train.
Oh dear. So yes, everyone is so this is basically what happens. Captivating presence. So yes, everyone is charmed.
Oh no!
Oh.
Well,
So yes, you suddenly hear everyone in the crowd just start screaming, "Hellhound! Hellhound! Hellhound! Hellhound!" All right.
Garuda, I am so sorry.
All right. So, Gongoroth, your turn.
So, am I able to do anything?
Yes, you are charmed, but charmed. So yes, you're looking at this guy and you're just thinking like, dang, this guy is really freaking cool. So you can't attack him, or well, you can't like physically attack him or target him with harmful abilities or magical effects.
In that case, I'll just take a dodge right now.
Take a dodge. Okay. You're gonna try and fight defensively. All right. What's going to happen is he's going to attempt to try and do the third turnbuckle. All right. So I'm going to have to, if you're going to fight defensively, do an acrobatics check for me.
Acrobatics. Just
Yes.
normal or
Yes.
advantage with the dodge?
Yeah, just normal.
Right. Oh, squish.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, with the dodge. So basically, you try to reverse it, and yeah, basically you both land on you both kind of land on each other, and you're both kind of in that position where you're both like rolling on the floor and trying to get up. And then the ref looks at both of you on the ground and starts counting. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Gongoroth, I'm gonna have to ask you to make a Constitution saving throw. All right.
Whoa.
So yes, the Hellhound he gets back up, and you get up too a little bit slower. You both get up on count 6.
Do I get another wisdom save?
Yes.
Oh,
Nope.
9.
Nope. Okay. So it is your turn. Are you going to what are you going to do this time?
Well, since we're now side by side,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to try. Oof. You know what? I'm gonna headbutt him.
Can't.
Ooh. You can't attack him. You're still
Ah,
charmed.
Can I still grapple him?
No.
Technically a grapple is an attack.
Not even
Alright.
a hug.
Alright, I'll grapple him then.
I said you can't because a
Oh,
grapple is an
oh.
attack.
Oh,
What
my
about
bad.
taking the mask off?
That's still attacking him.
Dang.
Yeah.
Alright. So I cannot attack him.
Yes.
In that case, I punch myself in the jaw.
You punch yourself in the jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your end goal with that thing?
I want to damage myself so I can try to break out of this charm.
Okay. Make a wisdom save.
Oh!
Oh man!
Oh.
What's up with these woods?
One hit KO.
All right. So you try slapping yourself in order to get out of it, but that doesn't work.
Ugh.
All right. So Master of Cruelties, he is going to attempt to. Oh wow. Okay. So make an athletics check for me.
Oof.
All right, so he attempts to try and charge you, but you just kind of push him out of the way into the ropes, and then he just kind of rebounds on them, and he starts charging towards you. What do you do?
Huh. Dang, this is making it really difficult for me to not attack.
Well, here's the thing. He's now attacking you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And right now he's in a momentum charge. Sorry for the little bit of metagame here. I've just watched so much wrestling. I know what exactly happens at this moment.
Yeah, me too, except none of them are unable to move or do anything like this. Alright, I guess I'm just going to slap myself and be like, come on, get out of this.
All right, you slap yourself again. Go for it.
Ugh.
No. All right.
Wow, guys.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
So yes,
Have-
after that, the Master of Cruelties, he's going to basically slam into you.
Nope.
Oh,
No, he's not.
that depends on what I roll.
yes.
He rolled a nat 1.
I could, with my luck so far tonight.
It could be worse.
So what would you like for me to roll?
I would like you to roll an athletics check. All right, so yeah, you basically just kind of leap over. You basically just kind of leap over him.
Ugh.
All right, your turn. You gotta slap
Ugh.
yourself again.
Yes.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Ah!
It's not gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be very hard for you because you basically had to roll a natural 17.
I know, but I can't move or attack or do anything else.
All right.
I wish I knew a way to help you, but most of my spells are spells.
All right, so
We're all charmed anyway. We couldn't do anything.
all right.
Wait, hold on. Can I make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Only if you take damage. Oh.
That didn't work.
Oh.
Oh, okay. It's a Hellhound's turn. What you now I need you to make an athletics check. Oh. So what happens is he finally slams into you, picks you up, and then he throws you into the turnbuckle. It's like all right. Looks like he's got him, folks. Let's see if he can get out of this mess. All right. What are you gonna do in the turnbuckle?
Creature speed is 0. This. Okay. Am I able to?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that you spent some time with this guy, am I able to get an understanding of what exactly this guy is? Because normal human wouldn't be able to do something like that.
I would have to make an insight check, I suppose, with disadvantage because, well, yeah, even then.
Okay, so 7.
Okay, so yeah, yeah, you cannot get a read on this guy, but yeah, he's this is not how I expected things to go, but it's fun that way.
All right, well, let's try to get another wisdom.
All right.
Can I make another wisdom too?
Yeah.
Could I as well?
Yes.
I'm just gonna join in on this. So I know that I need to get it done.
Net 20.
I'll roll as well, see if I can get out of it.
Wow. So,
Help me! Help me!
right.
Give me your rolls.
I'll go ahead and punch Arwen in the face to see if he can get out of it.
Okay. Okay. Could I use my turn to go to the turnbuckle and slap Gongoroth upside the face and try and transfer my luck?
Sure.
Let's go. Bam.
Oh,
Can I make another stealth check?
Yes.
what the heck was that?
Oh no.
Oh.
You trip. Oh wait, that's a 2.
All right, but yes, Gongoroth, okay, you can make another wisdom save.
Nice.
Oh.
It worked. It worked.
All right, so you're in the turnbuckle. What are you gonna do?
Okay. I'm gonna run up and drop kick him.
All right. All right. So
after
make an
actions.
okay. Oh, you're gonna action surge.
Oh yeah. I'm free. I'm going for him.
Okay. You're gonna have to make both of those checks with disadvantage though, because you're stuck in the turnbuckle.
Oh, dang.
So yes, I'm gonna have to ask you to make 2 athletics checks with disadvantage. All right. Let's see how he does.
Should just try to grab
Oh!
No.
All right, you just try it. You break out and you just run at him, but he just picks you up, starts swinging you around like Bowser, and then and then he just hurls you, and then he just hurls you out of the ring, and then you hit the gong. And then everyone's going like,
Maybe
"Woo!"
paramedic.
Oh, hey! I guess he lives up to his name as Gongoroth.
Oh! No, you ruined it. You ruined it.
Get out.
I'll see myself out. I'll see myself out.
No, wait, you wanted to turn, didn't you?
All right, the showrunner starts clapping and says, "Wow, that was quite a show!" And he pulls out a pocket watch, and it turns out that your time in the ring was 5 minutes 2 seconds.
Jeez, that was
Nice.
Oh.
Am I still conscious?
No.
You're a little loopy.
I cast Cure Wounds on him.
So yes, you come to, you see Gregor above you, and then you see like everyone's chanting your name. It's like Red Hood, Red Hood, Red Hood.
Unfortunately, I can't do much to heal your pride.
Yeah. I'm not one for pride.
Can we still keep?
All right,
trying
it
to
appears.
challenge this
Yes, it appears that the Red Hood did very, very well against our champion, but the Hellhound is still undefeated.
guy? Can we still continue against him, or is that all we're
Yeah.
gonna do?
That's a. All right, and that's all the time we have for today, folks. I hope you had a lovely time. We'll see you as soon as the intermission is done. Yeah, and then the host walks over to you. Say, son, I did not expect you to do that well.
Thanks, but what the hell is he?
I don't know. It's part of the traditions of masked wrestlers is that they're not supposed to remove their mask.
Can I just make a simple guess?
I mean, out of character, I know what this guy is, but
Yeah.
in character, I don't.
Yeah. He helps you up. All right, my name's Crace. How are you?
I'm fat worse.
All right. Well, that was some pretty good fights. He looks at you all and gets a smirk. You know, if you don't mind coming back tomorrow, we got some really, really good stuff downstairs.
Like,
Like what?
Well, something that if you're looking to get your hands on one of these, he holds up a badge with a 2 on it.
wait, I thought we already earned it.
Oh no, that's just for the show. This is a real one.
Oh,
Oh no.
So
The show one basically the show one, it basically means that I see that you're worthy to perform downstairs.
So this was an interview.
Yeah, you got it.
okay.
So what are the rules with the second floor?
Don't die.
Ah.
I mean, like weapons, magic, the works.
Oh yeah. Anything goes downstairs.
Oh, look.
outside interference.
Outside.
That's what I figured.
Yes, outside interference. Yes, outside interference is always a thing, but as soon as outside interference happens, you become part of the show, and anything goes.
And I guess this is one way to sum up the Raptors. The world is a stage, and a stage is a world of entertainment.
The world is a stage, and it's constantly trying to kill you.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
But yes, if you want to come back tomorrow, I gotta talk with my partner Howard. I think he would be very interested to see you.
And who is this Howard?
Oh, he's a friend of mine.
Hold on.
We're partners.
Hold on, Josh.
Yes.
Back from the interrogation, do we ever hear the name Howard?
No.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well then, I suppose that I'll be seeing you again tomorrow.
Well, I guess all of us tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. 1 second.
I actually kind of want to roll a persuasion check to see if I can glean information about what the lower floor entails for this show.
All right. Roll an insight check. Or insight or investigation.
I was gonna try and persuade him.
Oh, persuade him. Okay.
Yeah. 21.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. So, what are you gonna say?
I'd like to know more about the show. You said if outside interference happens, we become part of the show. Does that mean we team up, or if we enter, do we end up killing each other?
Well, it depends on the day, but I could probably give you what was 3 days ago? Oh yes, the slogan of 3 days ago is 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. There's going to be a lot of fun down there. There's booby traps in order to keep things interesting. Might be some random creatures in there that might and we make sure to make sure that these creatures are hungry when they come out for these games, but
Of course.
But yes, I gotta go set up for the next match. Apparently someone's being a diva backstage, and I need to go take care of it.
Grace,
Yes.
I have one question. Something I've always been curious about.
Yes.
Why the dirty whisper?
What do you mean?
Well, what inspired the name?
Nothing. Well, I figured it was ironic.
I suppose.
It's ironic. The use of words to describe something that's other than, or especially the opposite of, the literal meaning.
I know the meaning.
Usually a satirical or sardonic style or form.
I know the meaning. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, Krace gives a small bow and then leaves. And I think this is where we can end things for tonight. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yes. So, what'd you think of this session?
Okay
Oh
then.
man.
I am sorry. I
Yeah.
am so sorry, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was not surprising to actually transfer the nat 20 to you as well.
Oh.
Woo. Talk about a bombshell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been holding on to that one for a while.
And
But yes, so yes, Alexander's kind of got you in a little bit of a deadlock here. It's like if you bust him, you go down too.
If I can't rework on my favorite, that is.
Yeah. So I'll give you plenty of time to think about that. But yes, thank you everyone in the chat for joining and watching this spectacle. And we'll see what happens to them next month. Everyone have a lovely happy holidays and a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Yes.
Aw.
Happy
I
holidays.
actually kind of wanted to have after that. I kind of wanted to have Sylvas just go up and try.
Yeah. All right.
Actually.
All right. Well, have a